Everything you said, Jay, yes. Like somebody on here said, it's not fair game. If somebody's stealing from you, lying on you, it's fair. Like it's no fairness. Nobody's playing fair.
It's
You
up.
can't expect me to be fair and you lying on me and putting in. I got 7 kids or 8 kids, and you saying I do drugs. Like and I'm supposed to be fair in my response. Like I'm just gonna. I know Cat Williams said in the interview that 2024. He said it's a year of exposure. He said everybody's truth is going to come out, and the year has just begun, and we have seen so many people and things being exposed already. Like I don't even know how the rest of this year is going to go, but hopefully everyone here is living in their truth, because I'm telling you, the lies, they're always revealed, and I think Cat Williams is a truth teller. That's just my belief. I'm gonna leave it there.
So when they call him a drug addict, we don't believe that he's a drug addict.
I think he does weed, but I don't think, like he said, hard
That's
drugs and
that don't
smoking weed is the same thing.
that's a drug. It's a drug,
No. That's known.
and he admits that he smokes a lot of weed. Matter of fact, he admitted he smokes more than Snoop. He can
Stop
smoke
it.
Snoop
You're
under the
unfair.
table.
They
Stop
said he
He
it.
does
said that.
more than weed. They said he does more than weed, and
Well,
that he doesn't.
okay. Now that's different. That's different.
That's what they're saying.
Yeah. More
Okay.
than weed. They're not talking about weed.
Hard drugs and weed,
Everybody smoke
not
weed.
the same. Weed is the only drug that's legalized, right? So hey, crack is
So
not
my
legalized. Heroin is not legalized.
my
Well,
thing is, what if it's issue? Just like he's saying, he knows the things that go on in the industry, doesn't necessarily mean that the people who said those did not actually see him do it themselves. The other thing is that let's say, just like what the point that you guys were making is that he was saying some things and is fair game, right? And who's to say that what he was saying about their wives wasn't something that he heard through the grapevine and assumed that since I know all of this other stuff is going on, then this it probably is too. So a lot of this is he say, she say, right? It's like I'm gonna say one thing, he's gonna say another. Now the difference is that he did have receipts in terms of some of the stuff that he was saying, and none of the other comedians came back to really feel as if like, well, Ricky Smiley did, but to me, Ricky Smiley kind of confirmed what he was saying.
What?
So, so my thing is that, and then if you are a person that choose to be like, I'm not going to go in a back and forth, then I choose to stay out of it, then that just reinforces like what he says is true, but it doesn't mean that it is. Like I don't necessarily. If you and I have beef, I said what I said, you said what you said, and then I choose not to respond because in my mind, I'm like, you know what? I'm not going back and forth with this chick. She's not even worth my time. That's a mature way to handle stuff. But we would take it on a flip side because we want to believe him. And I'm not saying that he's lying, but if you already chose your team and saying, I believe he's a truth teller, I believe that he, saying, and all of this is true, the person who doesn't come back to respond is automatically going to look like what they say it was lying. Or what if they choose the high road and be like, I got receipts too of a night that we were out and he was sniffing coke. You know what I'm saying? Like, we don't know if other people don't respond, but some people just don't want to go back and forth with the banter.
To my recollection, everybody responded, but none of them responded to the allegations. So it looks like, okay, yeah, you could crack jokes, he got a perm, he bought the Knicks or whatever Kevin Hart was saying on a sports platform, whatever everybody responded. Nobody said he's lying. If somebody got up there and said that stuff about me, I'm like, yo, he is a liar. Stop playing with me.
And as
As
a matter
Cat
of
did,
fact,
as
Kevin
Cat
looked
did,
rather uncomfortable.
Cat said specifically, I ain't never did no hard drug in my life. I smoke weed. Yes. Cops stop me. You are going to find weed and a gun on me at all times. We live in a dangerous world. He addressed that directly. I am not on no hard or what you would consider hard drugs. If those allegations that he sent out were made about me, no, I did not do this. I'm not just cracking jokes. Oh, look at his perm. Oh, look at his costume jewelry.
That
No.
part.
And I want to say this. He did say he had a prescription for the marijuana, right? You can't get a prescription for any other drug. He has a prescription. So really, that's his medicine. That's his medicine. I don't smoke, but if that's what people do as their medicine, guess what? It's legal. And if it's legal, let them do their legal business. No judgment.
No, it was legal now, but it wasn't legal then when he was talking about. Come on now, Balance.
Maybe he was ahead of his time. I think he was ahead of his time.
Oh, okay. He was. I got you.
I'm gonna be honest.
Medications that are legal that people abuse. So that doesn't.
I mean, if that's the case, I mean, LSD used to be illegal.
And I'm gonna be honest. Me personally, I've seen Cat videos or something like with him fighting them kids. I'm like, yo, is Cat on that dust? Like me personally, I've seen it, but I can't prove that. I can just use be like, yo, he looked like he a dust head, but I don't know that. That's just my opinion. You know what I'm saying?
Talking about when he fought that when he got choked out by that 16-year-old boy?
He in middle school getting yanked around. Like, I'm like, yo, what is he doing? Is he on dust? But that's my opinion. I don't know that for fact. So if I'm gonna take my opinion and present it as fact, that's something different.
That part. I think it's weird and it's funny how people, drugs, weed, and people sit around and drink every other day. Like, pick your poison, because if y'all talking about him and his prescription weed being a drug, I need you to throw all the whiskey, all the alcohol, all the whatever it is that you do that makes you not yourself out of your home. And I can sit here and say that safely because I don't do any of that shit. So at the end of the day, tit for tatting on what's drugs and what's not, we need to stop that, because at this point, cigarettes has killed more people and alcohol has killed more people than marijuana.
Say
so
that.
Let's just throw that out there.
He does all that. He does all that.
Let's stop playing, y'all. Let's be adults.
All of what you just sit there and said, he does. He smokes, he drinks, and he smokes weed. He does all that.
I wasn't the one that said anything was wrong with it. So that don't bother me that he does it. It bothers some of y'all, and y'all the ones trying to put that, say, oh, well, they said he was a drug, and trying to twist it like, no, they was talking about crack. They were talking about cocaine.
Yeah, Kevin Hart said in an interview that
drugs.
Said he's a drug addict. That's what he called him on the Breakfast Club. So, I mean, look, at the end of the day,
you play word games. I'm done.
All states, right. all the states, weed's not legalized in all 50 states. Now, he said he got a medical card. He has it now, but before then, when he was smoking, it wasn't like that.
Hank,
so
I'm just. It's a lot of Xanax out here. It's a lot of prescribed medication from the
doctor.
I agree. That synthetic crap I would never put in my natural body. So I'm telling you right now.
he might be smoking dank for all we know. I don't know what he's doing. I don't know what he's doing.
I mean, he's smoking something. What he said, if I would have ran into Cedric, I would have busted his stomach. What he said was,